Hi, this is Pascale Maslin with Energy Efficiency Experts. This building here is a condo building that we performed an energy audit on. It's located in Washington, D.C., and it's a beautiful old building, about 130 years old, that was renovated into condos, and we did an energy audit on the top floor condo. So this is the blower door, and there's a fan mounted in an expanding structure, and it's evacuating the air out of the house. And we can calculate by measuring up the house how many volumes of air are being heated and cooled daily. He's doing about 28 volumes per day, and for good ventilation he needs to be doing about between 4 and 5 volumes per day. So he's doing a lot more than he needs to. So what we did after the blower door test is that we started sealing the house. And so we put some foam in the sides of them to get them sealed, and also some neoprene at the top and the bottom of each sash, and got all the windows sealed. So we moved the refrigerator, and of course behind the fridge was a big gap between the wall and the floor. So we sealed the gaps all around where the refrigerator goes. We also sealed underneath the kitchen and bathroom sinks. We then took the covers off the HVAC supply and return vents. You have to be careful that you don't damage the paint or caulking when you do this. We took it off, and you can see that there's gaping holes where the duct meets the sheetrock. And what this does is, number one, when the fan is not running, you're getting cold air through there, and number two, you're losing the hot air because this is mounted at the top in the ceiling. And then number three, when the fan is running, you're delivering air to inside the floors and the walls. This is it all sealed, and then we put the covers back on. We then went around and found gaps in trim and in closets and under the door jambs, and sealed everything first with foam, and then we trimmed that back and then put white caulk there to match the white trim. Then we caulked around the fireplace, where this is actually, it's clear caulk that when you apply it, it's white, but it dries clear. And what I do is I always tape one side, so if I put too much caulk there, I can take the caulk off and wipe it onto the tape, and that way you get a nice clean straight line. So you tape it, you foam the big gaps first, and then you caulk the smaller gaps and over the top of the big gaps to get a continuous finish. Installing insulated pads behind the cover plates of both outlets and switches, that impacts both your comfort and your utility bills. Then that was about 16 hours of work for 2 people, and when we were done we did the blower door test again, and we had a total reduction of about 40% in the volume of air that was going out the door. So we were down to 17 volumes per day, and that's pretty high, but the next job that we needed to do was to install a damper in the fireplace. So yeah, reducing the volumes of air that you heat and cool every day of course impacts your bills, and if you're seeing 40% reduction in your in the volume and in the air that you're conditioning, you're going to see the equivalent level of reduction in your utility bills each month. So grab a caulk gun and some foam and start saving money.